The progress and development of the nation does not rely only to the leaders. Leaders cannot do everything without a companion in service. Our country, the Philippines, consists of many peoples, rich, less fortunate, and even youth. Each of us has a function and role in order to turn the nation into a progressive one. As per Dr. Jose Rizal said, youth is the hope of our nation. To give support on his statement, youth has a bigger part to be constantly performed. Firstly, educational program. Education is the basic or fundamental right of the youth, because seeing the youth being sent by their parents in school has a greater value in nation building. The government as well is giving a budget for the educational program. Youth of the nation should avail on it, should grab on it. A nation that most of the youth are grabbing an opportunity to become successful, to become educated, is already a sign of an achievement. But a nation that youth are sent in farm, laboring in order to earn money, is already a sign of poverty. And poverty perhaps is a result, a product of corruption. Because of choosing, selecting, putting, placing the undeserving leaders in the government offices. Secondly, how can be the youth is the hope of our nation if numbers of youth are extremely exposed and engaged to drugs, criminality, and early pregnancy? The government must observe cleanliness from addiction and safetyness from criminality. At this point, I will support the statement of Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. And now, one of the presidential candidate, he said that he will kill criminals and even drug lords in his administration within 2 to 6 months. But for me, if youth are involved at the back of that scenario, we're involved and engaged to drug addiction and criminality, and being convicted according to the due process of law, then I should say those youth being involved deserved to be killed. Ladies and gentlemen, youth rights is to live, explore, and help the nation by just doing what is right and just. Following the rules has a great contribution in order to make the nation into a progressive one. Therefore, the government as well should make a point focusing to the youth, such as programs which will be grabbed and be exercised. Youth is the hope of our nation. Youth has a right. Youth deserves to be treated well by the government, because the voice of youth is the voice of the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Wowie Caminero Babor, saying, mabuhay ang kabataang Pilipino.